Okay, hi, my Paulton watchers. Okay, I don't know what that meant. Speaking of Paulton, haven't seen this location for a while, have you? That was rude. Making this video, I'm very excited. This is something I've been looking forward to for a while. I want to make new content for this channel, you know. I am the slow reader, but I haven't been providing a lot of content that shows. And anyway, any event, one of the new videos or like series that I want to do in this channel is, you know, like those Siri, go away. You know, those tier ranking videos that are very popular. I want to do one as well. You know how like a lot of booktubers do it, like they, you know, like whatever. I want to do a tier ranking video, and depending how you guys like this, I will continue doing it in the future. Like it can be a regular thing. Let's see, I'm excited. Hopefully this goes good. Hopefully you like it. What I have is I'm tier ranking these I was about to say these videos. I am tier ranking these books based on how slow I read them. Slow reader edition. So this doesn't necessarily mean that some of these books were 5 stars or some of these books were like 3 stars or, you know, below. Like I could have a book on this list that took me a week to finish, but was still a 4-star. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, so I guess like the star thing don't matter here, okay? I'm ranking these books based on solely how fast I read them. Okay, so as you can see, I have it called Books Ranked by How Slow I Read Them. I have Speedy Turtle mode, which means that these are books that I read in 24 hours or less, okay? That's like really fucking fast. Hello, a slow reader, okay? But also keep in mind, if I did that, that was still slow because I mean, I know like the Syndicator, that's like 400 something pages or whatever. I read that in about 16, 20 hours or whatever, around there. But some people probably finished that book in like 5 hours or less, okay? So keep in mind that this was still slow for me, okay? Because there are a lot of other people that could have read that so much more faster than I did, okay? So please keep that in mind. Then I have read in about 2 or 3 days. That's pretty self-explanatory. Slower than expected. Okay, this means that there was a book that I was maybe really anticipating that I either enjoyed or didn't, and I thought I was gonna get through this book really, really fast, okay? This doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't enjoy the book, but I thought that I was gonna read it faster than I did, okay? Then I have, well, again, a week. Pretty self-explanatory. And then I have not Paulton approved. This means bitch did not finish. Who's bitch? I think I just called myself that. these books are DNF'd. They are not finished. And no, Paulton, I hope you see him. I hope he's in the frame. He did not approve. He told me to stop. These books will never fucking be finished. Okay? Okay. So I guess they're on hold indefinitely for like forever. So like I'm slowly pacing through, okay? I mean, fuck. Okay, the Taurus will not win this one. Okay, well, anyway, let's get started. Let's get started. Okay, so Beautiful Fiend. Oh, fuck. Yes. Okay, this is Speedy Turtle mode, okay? Yes. Oh my god, I binged the entire North Shore series. So hold on. Heartless Beloved. Yes, yes, yes. Where's Delightful Sins? Yes, this also goes in Speedy Turtle mode. Now, actually, ooh. Lawless God, Slower Than Expected. I honestly can't explain that one to you. I can't explain it, okay? Like, Beautiful Fiend, Heartless Beloved, Delightful Sins, binged, okay? I believe I finished those books in under 24 hours or about, okay? To be honest though, Delightful Sins, is that more in the orange column? I don't remember. It could be. Oh, actually, Heartless Beloved too. You see my memory. Okay, listen. Because I'm also thinking, I believe Heartless Beloved, though, I did finish in like about 24 hours because I read that during a weekend. But Heartless Beloved and the rest of them, that was like during like the school week. So that would have taken me longer. So actually, oh shit. See, this would work better if I remembered better. But, ooh, Heartless Beloved. I don't know. You know what? I'm a little unsure. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put Delightful Scents in about 2 to 3 days because I know for a fact that that probably did take me a couple of days because I remember I was reading that throughout the week. So there's no way I would have been able to finish that in 24 hours or less because I had school. So yeah. Heartless Beloved, I'm a little more unsure, but I'm gonna keep it in Speedy Turtle mode because I do know for a fact I read the first two the fastest. And yeah, Lawless God. Okay, I can't explain why it took me the slowest to get through. I believe it took me about a week. Now, that wasn't because, I mean, listen, Beautiful Fiend and Heartless Beloved, I enjoyed the most out of this series, but I don't know, okay? Like, I enjoyed Lawless God. I didn't get bored. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.9, the same as Delightful Sins. But I do know, I guess I also kind of did get busy around that time, so I guess that's it. But I don't know. But yeah, still enjoyed it. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. 11 Other Words. If you did not know, that's like one of my all-time fucking favorites. I read that back in the summer. And yeah, I was that Speedy Turtle, okay? Say You Swear. Okay. Ooh. Oh, was that a week? Was it a week? Oh, yes. Actually, I think so. I have a vague memory of like something about day 6. I don't know. Like, I have like a vague memory. Day 6. I don't know. I can't explain that. What's the logic there? I can't explain it. Just day 6. Whatever. We're putting it there. And I love Say You Swear. I think like Say You Swear was a 4-star. I think so. But yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. P.S. You're Intolerable. How I Love You. Yes, I read that in about 2 to 3 days. That was also in the summer. Little Liar. A week. Oh, The Syndicator. Okay, yep. That goes right here. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Giving In. Let's put this all here. This should also be a short video, I hope. No, it should be very short. I could also explain these books, but why? I don't want to, and I don't have to. Okay. So, yep, Giving In, Giving Away, and Giving Up. Okay. Yeah, this I read this like a couple months after reading the North series by Lola King. Listen, I think overall this was a 3-star series for me. I thought I was gonna love it though. Like, I like it, it's good. I don't think I'll ever reread it, but I thought I would love it because, again, the North series I absolutely loved. So I thought I would get like so consumed in this trilogy. I did not. So slower than expected. In fact, I felt like I was kind of like dragging my feet towards the end. Like, I was like ready when I got to the end. I kind of felt like 3 books were unnecessary, in my so humble opinion. Oh yes, The Tragedy of Felix and Jake. Oh my god. Okay, yes. It took me about 2 to 3 days, but that's because I had school. You better fucking believe if I had read that book during the weekend or no school at all, you better believe it would be in Speedy Turtle mode, okay? But alas, it is not. It's gonna go right back here. It took me about 2 or 3 days. So yeah. I think probably 2 days or whatever. So yeah. Oh my god. They're my heart. We'll be okay. If you know, you know. Ooh. Bitch. Right here. Where you belong. Paulton doesn't approve and I don't approve. Fuck you. Okay. That was actually really aggressive. And I stand by that. Okay. Oh, yes, the Edge of Darkness trilogy. Okay. Slower than expected. Well, you know what? I'm kind of torn. Like, it can go in slower than expected, but it can also go in a week because I believe I did. You know what? Because I'm a. What if I just like cheat? You know, I make the rules over here. The fuck? Me and Paulton make the rules over here. Okay? This is my channel. Okay. Yeah, so. Yeah, what if I just. And you mind your business about these not being the same size? I don't know. Whatever. It's good enough. Because, okay, I believe I read the entire trilogy in a week. It was during spring break, which was recent. Oh, I don't remember. Was it a week? I believe so. Maybe a week or a week and a half. I don't know. It was around there. But it was also slower than I stand by this. They go in the middle. I stand by this, okay? Paulton says mind your business if you got a problem with it. So yeah, anyway, I thought, okay, here's the thing. So many people love this trilogy and they're like, this is like my god tier, or this is like 5 stars, right? And I thought I would, I thought I would get consumed with this trilogy. I thought this would also be a 5 star. It's not. It's a 4 star. Still very good. I still enjoyed myself, but I thought I would have enjoyed it more. So, with that being said, I didn't binge it, so it did take me, it was slower than expected. And it did take me about a week to finish the trilogy. A week or a little over a week. I can't remember for sure. But yes, I feel good with them being in the middle. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh gosh. Well, okay, you know what? I'm kind of realizing something right here. I'm kind of realizing that slower than expected in a week. I see there's some flaws with my tier ranking. Well, of course there is. I made it. I've said so many times on this channel, do not expect perfection. In fact, I think it says that in my bio, actually. It might actually say that in my bio, I think. Anyway, yeah, I'm realizing that slower than expected in a week kind of mean the same thing, because like these books right here could have also gone on slower than expected. But you know what? Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna keep it like that and not change it. Because why? Yes, Loving the Liar. Yep, we're doing it again in between because I make the rules over here. And so does Paulton. Yeah, Loving the Liar. Again, I loved this book. This was so good. I did enjoy it more than this trilogy right here, which I believe this is Little King's first series. So I definitely enjoyed Loving the Liar more than this, but not as much as these books right here. So yeah, it did take me about a week to read. Granted, I also picked up the book during finals week, so there was that. Yeah, but yeah, it did take me longer, but it was so good. I loved it. I think it was a 4 star, or it was a 3.5. I don't know. Yeah. 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 Listen. I fear this series is not for me. I know so many people love the Hollis Boy series, but I don't, and I don't know if I'll ever give it another chance. So, yeah. Never say never, but I am saying I couldn't come up with something funny. I don't know. I am saying I never want to read it again. Well, whatever. Contradicting myself again. The Plight Before Christmas. Listen, I I wanted it to be festive. You know, it was Christmas, it was around Christmas time, it was December, whatever. No, I DNF'd it and bought by Santa. I thought if I found a Christmas book, but it was dark romance, I would be more interested. No. No. So, yeah. Honestly, I think the book pissed me off. I actually, if I'm remembering correctly, I feel like by the time I picked up this book, I was already so pissed off by my reading month because, listen, that December reading month was terrible. So by the time I picked up Bought by Santa, I was already like in a mood that I lacked patience or whatever with this book. I don't really remember, but yeah, I feel like if I had had a better reading month or if I had read this more so in the beginning of December, I probably would have been able to finish it. But alas, that did not fucking happen. So yeah. Oh well. You know what? And look at that. This video is like already done. Well, no, it's not. I'm like, hold on. This is like, I'm gonna space these out a bit. I love these books. Oh my god. Love. Okay, so anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess that's all oh, will you go away? I'm on Canva in case you can't tell. So yeah, this is what we have. So I feel good about this, and you mind your fucking business about this, okay? Mind your business, okay? If I want it like that, I can, okay? You know, I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna change it. Actually, hold on. I do have something to change. Let me do something real quickly. Yes. Yes, that needed to be there. If you didn't get that. Paulton, duh. Okay, anyway, I hope you like this video. It's something new. It's something that I don't know. It's silly. It's not anything. It's not important. And thank you for being here. And Paulton, I thank you. And yeah, Paulton says keep reading. Bye.